right, guys, let's talk real quick about the logistics of how you go about strategically placing people on your team. So, when you sign up a friend, you give them your member number and you have them put that in the enroller and the sponsor. You probably already have a link that a lot of them may use, and they just click on it and they automatically show up in your virtual office right there on your level 1. But you're using strategic placement because you know how beneficial it is for your team and for your growth, and you decide that you want to move them someplace else in your organization. There are 2 ways that you can do that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what those are and exactly how to do it. The first way, and the easiest and fastest way, is if you decide within the first 5 days where you want to put them in your organization. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call member services, or get on and chat on the chat feature. I don't remember what it's called, online chat. And all you have to do is say, hey, I have this new member. I want to change their sponsor. And they will say, all right, what is the member's number? And you will give them the member number of the person you want to move. And you will give them the member number of the person you want to place them under, the person who's going to be their sponsor. That's all you have to do. And they'll say, now, do you want to remain the enroller, or do you want to make the other person the enroller? And that's your choice. If it was your personal sign up, then I recommend that you keep the enroller for that. So that's all you have to do. Phone call, chat, those 2 pieces of information, and boom, that person will move immediately and you will see them in the new place in your organization. Now, if it's past those 5 days, then you can't do it by phone anymore. You will have to send an email to resolutions@youngliving.com. That's resolutions, RESOLUTIONS, @youngliving.com. And you're going to provide the same pieces of information. You're going to provide, you'll have to tell them who you are. Say, I signed up this person. Here's their member number. I want to change their sponsor to, give the name and the member number for the person who you want to be their sponsor, who you want to put them under, and then say, I will remain enroller. And that's all you have to do, and you shoot that email over. You have up to 20 days from the time that the person signs up to complete this process. So if it's past the 5 days and it's before 20 days, then that is how you logistically get that person moved. Now, if it's after 20 days, can't do that anymore. Then you have to do a whole different thing, and you have to fill out a form, and you have to pay money, and blah, blah, blah. So you don't want to do that. Make sure you don't go past those 20 days. Okay. So that is the logistics on how you get them signed up. Now, there are some strategic things about signing people, or about moving people around, that I want you to consider. And that, probably the biggest one, is I want you to think about where the person is located, who they know that's already on your team. And I also want you to think about your rank and what you're trying to grow. So both of those need to be taken into consideration. There are times that maybe you're growing a particular leg, but the person would fit much better in a different leg. And sometimes those are the hardest ones to decide. And you'll just have to pray about those situations and decide what you're going to do about that. But remember that you want to do what's best for your member. Put them in a place that they're going to grow and thrive, and that they will fit with the other people on the team, that they'll have leaders in their upline that they connect with, and things like that. So take all that into consideration. You'll also want to take into consideration which teams you're currently working on and what you need to grow personally to get to your next rank. So those are some logistical things that you'll need to consider when you're making those choices about how and who and where to strategically move your people. I hope this has been super helpful and answered a lot of questions for you. Bye, guys.